Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. How are you all doing tonight? Hope you're well. Hope you're fit and well, and ready to listen to some fantastic tunes for 3 hours, guys. There's not many. Good evening, Craig. I think there's only one I missed. Everybody else I've said hello to. So there's not many early birds tonight. There's maybe a lot of people out due to being bank holiday tomorrow. So we will just go with the flow, as they say. So let's start off with one from Mr. Philip Kerr. It's out of the box. From Mr. David Ruffin. It's called So Soon We Change. Good evening, Georgie. How you doing?
So soon we change. Soon we'll be looking for a new love. You're not to blame. Love's not as strong as it once was. I recall about the past when I thought this love would last.
Good evening, Samson 160.
I said 100 years or more.
Good evening, Mr. John Grogan's in the house. How you doing, Groggy? Anne Marie Gallagher and Daz. How you doing, guys? Hi, Fluff, Linda, this is the early birds, and Rob Farr.
So soon we change. Soon we'll be looking for a new love. You're not to blame. Love not as strong as it once was. So as we kiss our love goodbye, ooh, it hurts me enough to cry. It pains me, baby, but I still let you go. 6 years of life, we've given up to go our separate ways tonight, baby. Oh, I hope that God will do it right.
Good evening, Matt and Martin. How you doing, guys?
Look at it, baby.
Albie Bobby's in the house. Evening, Albert.
New love, you're not to blame. Love not as strong as it once was.
Reveal yourself, Samson 160.
So soon we change, baby. Oh, baby. Ooh, you're not to blame.
Good evening, Annette Sherlock in Blackpool. How you doing?
Now as we say our last farewell, the pain inside me tells we'll never pass this way again. We'll never pass this way again, honey. I can't believe a love so strong. Ooh, it's turning all into memories, falling just like all of me. So soon we change. Soon we'll be looking for a new love. Oh, we're not to blame.
Good evening, Mr. Robert Furnace is in the house. Good evening, Robert, and the lovely Lynn.
I recall about the past. Oh, baby. When I thought this love would last longer. We've given up 6 years or more. Oh, baby. Now you got me thinking about all the memories.
Good evening, Subi.
Hi everybody, cheers!
Where's mine, Georgie?
Oh, yeah.
Hurry up, Georgie. You know, the cooling down juice. And I wasn't even out last night.
So soon it came, baby. Like April showers, falling rains.
Yeah, the great David Ruffin. And So Soon We Change. Sent in by a good friend down there in Stockport, Mr. Philip Kerr. And it was an out-of-the-box track. You all know the score by now. About voting for your tune of the show. All you have to do is pick out your favourite tune of the show. You can message me during the show, after the show, and right up until Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. So, the best idea is to write down the tracks that you like, whittle it down to one, and then message me what one you think should get tune of the show. Next up is another out-of-the-box tune from our good friend, another one. It's not. Good evening, Karen Parisi. How you doing, Karen? is not on yet. Goes by the name of Mr. Alec McBride, and he has selected Walter Jackson. A little number called If I Had My Way.
Cheers.
Thank you, Georgie. Well, that's a bit flat, Georgie.
I just put that. Just didn't see.
Hey, he.
I turned the world around, oh woman, for you.
See me playing the brandy earlier, right?
'Cause you've been so good to me,
Good evening, Corky.
Yeah.
oh baby.
Turn the volume up.
That's a
If
bit
I had my way, oh, I'd turn the world upside down for you, baby. Ooh, thank you, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh.
Is that better, Corky?
If I had my way, here's what I do for you. Oh, baby.
Levels are okay, my end, Corky.
All over. And I'll spend it all with you. That's what I do, 'cause you're the sweetest thing that I have ever seen. Joys of life and all that happiness can bring. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. And I can tell the whole world your love has made
Good evening, Michelle.
Ooh, if I had one chance, then I'd do a movie on you.
Good evening, Miss Jane Lindy Thompson's in the house.
Just for you.
Tom's driving, but he's listening. How you doing, Tom?
I'd make all your dreams come true.
Hope your shift goes quick, mate.
Ooh, there would be no sadness, no heartaches and pains. I'll take away the clouds so there will be no rain. Happy go lucky, happy go free. You can be just what you wanna be. Oh, baby, if I had my way. Oh, baby, oh, I'd turn the world upside down for you, baby, if I had my way. Oh, baby, woo, I'd turn the world all around if I had my way. Baby, ooh, baby.
Cheers, everybody. Good evening, Terry and Susan Watson up there in Brecon. How you doing, guys? Mr. Jeff Campbell's in the house. How you doing, Jim? Good evening, Colin Wignall. Good evening, Philip Kerr. Just missed your track, Philip.
Upside down and then I turn the people around just for you, baby. Oh, woman. Oh, if I had my way.
Brilliant. The great Walter Jackson. And If I Had My Way, sent in by our good friend Mr. Alec McBride down there in Scunthorpe. And he's probably looking after the lovely Pat at the moment. And that was another out of the box tune. I'll just let you know how many I think we had a few bobs and double bobs tonight. So I'll just go down and check to see how many we have. The computer does it different, mate. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 out of 50 requests tonight. we have 3 Bobs. So watch out for the Bobs, guys. I will let you know who they are because you cannot vote for them when you are voting for Tune of the Show. Fair point for the Jersey Day. Yes, we could have done with the win, though, Albert. But choosers can't be losers. As you see. Right. Samson 160 has come on here and he wants to make friends with everybody. Just be friends. Don't ask everybody or don't send us your WhatsApp. We don't need your WhatsApp thing. Just be friends. Just chat away. That's what we do in this show. Next up, lovely Annette Sherlock down in Blackpool has selected Me's and Mr. Frankie Beverly. It's called While I'm Alone. It's out of the box. It's the first of 2 Me's tunes on the show tonight.
Tell me that you'll call me just as soon as you get home to pacify my heart while I'm alone. I don't like being alone. The things we did this time of love we never done before. You made some changes in my head. I don't feel the same no more. Tell me it's not make-believe, this feeling that you show to comfort me, my love, while I'm alone.
Does that make any difference in it?
I like being alone. Just think the times you left before and me burning up inside. Something I can't see no more, not for my foolish pride. Please stay with me, honey, all the times when you're not home to pacify my heart while I'm alone. I don't like being alone. Hey, I don't like it being alone. I can't stand.
Go on, Betsy. Show them the way home.
Being alone. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right now, baby. Ooh, I miss you, baby. All the time, you know I don't mind being alone, baby.
Yeah, as I said, We have two Maid's tracks on the show tonight. The first one there from Annette Sherlock down in Blackpool, that was While I'm Alone, which was out of the box. And here's Maze again. This one comes from Rochelle. It's called The Look in Your Eyes from 1980. Out of the box. Good evening, Kaz is in the house. How you doing, Cam? And Paul? Samson, please don't advertise your WhatsApp on this show, please, or I will ban you. Stop it.
I didn't know you noticed, but you knew it all the time. I wasn't playing hard to get. I really wouldn't say no. It doesn't matter, baby. No.
Woohoo!
I've got you here with me. I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're falling in love with me. Ooh, babe, I can tell by the look in your eyes you're what I need.
Good evening, Julie Holdsworth and Dewsbury Soul Patrol. Harvey Lee and Ada, how you doing, guys? And the Holdsworth family, of course.
And you look so good to me, my baby. Oh, I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're falling in love with me. Oh, babe, I can tell by the look in your eyes that you're all I need. I can tell. I can tell, baby. I can tell.
Good evening, Mick Murray's in the house. How you doing, Mick? Missed your show today, guy. Sorry, pal, I was a bit busy.
Now that look in your eyes, would you come to me and give it to me? Oh. Give it to me. Sweet baby, give it to me. Woo. I'm that look.
Good evening, Stevie Boy 2's in the house. Good evening, Mr. Producer. Nice timing. Your track's up next. Yeah, number 2 from Maze tonight. The second one coming from Rochelle McDonald up there in Stirling, and it was The Look in Your Eyes, which was out of the box. Next up, one from Mr. Stevie Boy too. His timing's impeccable.
So you came,
This is the Richie Family.
things started,
Walk with me.
and you walked around the neighborhood. Maybe see some old familiar faces, and wish that you could stay for good. There's a big old tree down at the corner where we used to talk the whole night long, making lots of plans about your golden future. Until your
Good evening, Russ Wells is in the house. How you doing, Russ?
take a little walk with me.
You're on the train from Blackpool.
You're feeling down. Have a little talk with me. I'll always be around. And if everything don't work out, and your plans just never come true, walk with me.
Anybody want to walk with Stevie Boy too?
If a person really loves somebody and the other doesn't know it's true, does it picture her like a faithful puppy? Is that the way I seem to you? Take a little walk with me when you're feeling down. Have a little talk with me. I'll always be around. And when your nights get cold and lonely,
Good evening, Jill Greaves is in the house. How you doing, Jill?
here for you.
Good evening, Marco Hudson and the Lady Fiona herself over there in Spain. How you doing, guys?
Take a little walk with me when you're feeling down. Have a little talk with me. I'll always be around. And if everything don't work out, and your plans will never come true, take a little walk with me when you're feeling down. Have a little talk with me. I'll always be around. Take a little walk with me when you're feeling down.
Yeah, another great track from our good friend Stevie Boy too, better known as Mr. Steve Perusa. That was the Richie Family and Walk With Me, and it was out of the box. Now, I think we've got most of the guys in. During the week there, we got some sad news. My good friend, and your good friend as well, Mr. Rob Farr's dad sadly passed away during the week there. And Rob's had a terrible time at the moment, you know, with looking after his mum and going to see his mum because he's not very well either. And then his dad had a stroke and sadly passed away. And our condolences go out to Rob and the family. But as we always do on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, we always chip in and put some money together for the flowers for Rob's dad. So what you do, guys, if you just want to chip in a couple of quid, $5 or whatever you can afford, just send it to my PayPal or my bank and just put the reference for Rob's dad's flowers. And we'll get a collection together and I'll give it to Rob on Friday when he comes up to the Weekender. So next up we have one from Sue B, and Sue has chosen PJ Morton featuring El DeBarge. It's called On My Way.
Don't say it's over. You know I know you better than anyone else. We just need time, yeah, to fall in line, yeah. Reevaluate for ourselves. But for me, nothing has changed. All you gotta do is call my name, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'll be on my way, ooh, on my way. You just call, I'll be on my way. Anytime, any place.
You're welcome, pal.
Just call me, I'll be on my way.
Thank you, Corky. You're welcome, Subi.
All you gotta do is call my name, yeah. And I'll be on my way, baby. You just call me, anytime, any place, just call me. You just call
PJ Morton and El DeBarge saying On My Way, sent in by Sue B, and it was Out of the Box. Next up, the Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan has sent in Les Watson. This is called Soul Man Blues.
Watching the chill falling from my eyes. Watching my baby as she passes me by. This might sound crazy, but it's really true. I can't go on living
We will do, Rob.
without you. So please forgive me, baby. So please forgive me and give me one more chance. I wanna hold your hand like James Brown.
James
I'm
Brown.
a soul man.
I'm a soul man.
Come on and get it.
You're welcome,
Waiting
Sean.
here for you, yeah. Oh. Something in my heart that I can't explain, like a temptation. I wish it would rain. It would hide my tears.
Good evening, Mr. Mike Dunn.
And I
Up there in
wouldn't be
Broxburn. How you doing, Mike?
ashamed. Watching the tears fall from my eyes. Watching my baby as she passes me by. This might sound crazy, but I know it's true. I can't go on living my life without you. So please forgive me, baby.
Yeah, just retire, I'll be worried.
Please forgive me and give me one more chance. I want to hold your hand like James Brown. I'm a soul man.
great track from Sean O'Callaghan. That was Les Watson and Soul Man Blues, which was Out of the Box. This next one, you've probably heard it so many times, but I've played it a few times on the show myself. But it's Out of the Box because it's not got a name beside it. And it's from Lisa Stansfield and Barry White. Johnny Wood's favourite artist. It's called All Around the World. And it's Out of the Box from Anne-Marie Gallia down there in Oldham.
I'll never give up looking for my baby. I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where she can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him
Someday, some way.
Ooh, had a quarter, and I let myself.
Yeah, it sounds a lot of money. The government make more money. I'll be Bobby.
Nowhere, I'm supposed so bad.
We've got a new hit, Mike.
And I don't think he's gonna
What, since you last seen us, that? We danced about Friday
He
night.
gave the reasons he should go. He said things he hadn't said before, and he was so mad.
You're welcome, Anne-Marie.
And I don't think he's coming back.
Tell Daz I'll get him his CDs after the weekend is done, because this is going to be a busy week. And I didn't get the chance to do them this week, but I'll do them after the weekend. They're still in there. And don't forget it, Daz.
Around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why it's gone away and I don't know where she can be. My baby.
I know you are, baby. I know you are, baby. You been a bad girl.
You're gonna help me.
You been a bad girl, Lisa.
That chick you laugh at you.
So open heart. He never did me wrong.
Good evening, Mr. Martin Taggart's in the house.
But we
Susie Key's in the house. How, Susie and Keith? And Maisie, mate.
think he's coming back. Coming back.
We will do, Craig.
Too much lying. Wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying.
That's a different version, yes.
Around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. My baby, but I'm gonna
15 minutes. We have Susie Key's. My 3 before 8.
You
wanna listen to this?
I don't know when, I don't know why.
Why he's gone away and I don't know where she can be.
My baby,
Thanks,
and
Anne-Marie.
I'm gonna fight him.
Cheers, everybody.
What's she saying?
I'm
Stuff like
gonna fight
Someday, baby.
I did too much dying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. Around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him.
Someday, some way.
I've been around the world.
She sure is a Rochdale girl, yes.
For my baby. Been around the world. And I'm gonna fight.
Good evening, Mr. Keith Key's in the house. Lisa Stansfield and Barry White and All Around the World. Sent in by the lovely Anne-Marie Gallia down there in Oldham. Next up, the lovely Shaz Kaur. Selected Delroy G. Pinnock with an Ian Levine production. She loves an Ian Levine production. This is Breaking the Chains That Blind. It's out of the box.
Woman, and I'm giving you my heart in my hand. 'Cause I'm just a man with a love plan, and I've got to know that you understand. Deep inside my heart, I know it's true. My feet are on the ground, I run to you. So won't you open the door? 'Cause this time's not like before. Oh girl, you've given me so much more. Give me a sign and I'll be breaking the chains that bind. I'll leave them all far behind. Give me a sign and I'll be breaking the chains that bind. Shaking this heart of mine.
Oh, she's a good girl. We love you, Shaz.
I can testify you turn me around. Other girls I knew were deceivers. I will rectify mistakes that I found. There's a brand new day ahead of me, and every word I say is meant to be. So won't you smile when I'm low? You bring me light with your glow. Oh girl, you brought me a love not to grow. Give me a sign and I'll be breaking the chains that bind. I'll leave them all far behind. Give me a sign and I'll be breaking the chains that bind. Shaking this heart of mine.
Good evening, Johnny and Jilly, the birthday boys in the house. Mr. Johnny Wood. Happy birthday, Johnny. Lovely, Shaz. We love you. You look after your man now.
My feet are on the ground, I run to you. So won't you open the door? 'Cause this time's not like before.
Johnny and Jilly have been out.
Girl, you give
And a few sherbets, Johnny.
Give me a sign and I'll be breaking the chains that bind. Give me a sign, girl. I'll leave them all far behind. Give me a sign and I'll be breaking the chains that bind. Yeah, breaking this heart chains that bind. Yeah.
Delroy G. Pinnock and Breaking the Chains That Bind, sent in by the lovely Shazco, who at the present time has got to look after our man Corky, because Corky done his knee in when he was at the Jane Blundy Thompson's birthday party weekend, which, as Jane has explained, was a fantastic weekend had by all, Tommy Brown. And it's just the gas in the McEwen's export does that to me now and again. So a big happy birthday to Johnny and Jilly, who've just joined the show. Johnny and Jilly have been out taking for the little birthday celebrations for Johnny. And just to remind some of the latecomers that have come in tonight, sadly this week Rob Farr's dad passed away, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a collection to get some flowers for Rob's dad, and all you have to do is send it to my PayPal or send it through my bank, whatever way you do it. Everybody has my details. If you need my details, then please let me know. And what we'll do is we have a little collection and we get some flowers for Rob's dad. Just to let you all know, all our thoughts are with Rob and his family at the present time. Next up, the lovely lady Fiona over there in Spain. Sent in the McCrees. This is called Take My Hand. Love this. I love this, Georgie.
What we have is a love.
Reverb.
Love so hard to find. Together as one to last. The test of time. Tell that you're looking so fine. And I'm so glad you're mine, mine, mine. The minute you hold me close.
You're welcome, Lady Fiona.
You got me believing, baby, I need you lying here by my side. So here I am, take my hand, lead me to the dance floor. We can have a party, we can dance all night.
Hear me better now?
Take my hand,
Turn the bass down a bit.
dance floor. We can have a party, we can dance the night away.
Thank you, Craig. Share the stream, guys. Don't be shy. Let the world know we're here.
All my life it's been me, just me, myself, and I. Oh, where have you been?
10 minutes. We got Susie Keys, my 3 before 8.
All this time, it seems too good to be true. I remain faithful to you. We'll never fall out of love, even if I'm not what to be undone. Take my hand, hold on to this feeling.
Yeah, I bet you will, Rob.
This is love. You got me believing, baby, I need you lying here by my side. So here I am, take my hand, lead me to the dance floor. We can have a party.
Have a party.
Dance all night.
Have a party this weekend coming up, guys. TeeBee's Soul Weekend up.
We can have a party.
Cheers, Fluff.
Dance the night hold on to this feeling. This is love. You got me believing, baby, I need you lying here by my side.
Party, Julie. Come in, Julie.
Take my hand,
You over there?
take my hand, hold on to this feeling. This is love. You got me believing, baby, I need you lying here by my side. So here I am. Take my hand, lead me to the dance floor. We can have a party, we can dance all night. Take my hand, lead me to the dance floor. We can
Good evening, Mr. Alec Max in the house. How you doing, Alec?
take my hand, lead me to the dance floor. We can have a party, we
Love to part.
all night. Take my hand, lead me to the dance floor. We can have a party, dance tonight. So take my hand. Take me.
The McCrees and Take My Hand, sent in by the lovely Lady Fiona over there in Spain. Oh, you're on commission, Stevie. I'll buy you a pint. Thank you, Stevie. We just need them all to come to the weekender. As a lot of you probably aware, the ticket sales for the weekender have not went the way I wanted them to go, unfortunately. And it's not down to you guys, because you guys have been absolutely fantastic. And most of you that can come are coming and have supported us. But I'm afraid the rest of the Northern Soul Fraternity and the Dumfries lot are they're just not coming at all. Well, they may come on Saturday night. But what I done was I put out a flyer saying that we can do D tickets. So if anybody wants to come just for the Friday, or anybody wants to come just for the Saturday, the D tickets for the Friday are £10 and the D tickets for the Saturday are £20. But you better come for the whole weekender because this is probably the one and only time it's going to happen. Because I don't think we're going to raise enough funds to have it next year again, depending on. You never know. Busloads may turn up on Saturday or Friday. You never know. But here's hoping. But at the present time, there's the ticket sales are not went the way I thought they would go. But we're still going to have a good time because, as Georgie kept saying, we put this money away by and we planned this because you guys had asked for it, and we thought we'd do it, and it's all going ahead. So we'll see you all on Friday, and I'll be in touch with quite a few, especially the DJs this week, to let you know what's going on, and we're going to meet you and things like that. The other thing about the weekender that I'm afraid I wasn't able to get was a minibus to get you shunted about, but I do have a taxi service that has got 2 or 3 minibuses, and I'm in touch with the guy, so hopefully he can get you back and forth from the venue. I'm in talks with him this week, and I'll get that sorted out. Next up, the lovely Karen Miller Corder sent in Larry Henley. Stick it up for my baby. It's out of the box.
Try to tell me you will never be true to me.
Good evening, Mr. Don Martin's in the house.
You will love me faithfully. People talk that they themselves talking when they put our love to sing. I'm picking up for my baby, just the same. There will never be any question if they try to run your name. I'm picking up for my baby, just the same. Now there's a story of another love that didn't last, but my darling, as for me.
Good evening, Carol Cameron's in the house. How you doing, Carol? Hi, David Marion up there in Dundee. How you doing, guys? Rob Thompson, how you doing, Rob?
There will never be any question if they try to run your name. I'm picking up for my baby.
Look forward to seeing you, Don.
Just the same. I'm picking up for my baby. Just the same.
It's great to have you the weekend of Johnny Wood. Larry Henley and Sticking Up for My Baby, sent in by the lovely Karen Miller Corder, and it was out of the box. So we're a wee bit early. In fact, we're a minute early. Give me time to talk. Do you want me to talk? No, you don't. Every time at 7:50 on TeeBee's Sunday Social every week, we have My 3 Before 8. And this week, just let me tell you, next week there's no My 3 Before 8. There will be a show next week because I will be revived by the Sunday, hopefully. And but I don't want the problems of doing My 3 Before 8 because I'm going to have a busy week this week. So this week's 3 Before 8 comes from a lovely lady up there in Fife, in Dunfermline actually, and she goes by the name of Susie K. And you all love her music, and she's picked 3 topping records that you all love. Here's number 1, the sound of Marva Whitney, and I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired. Tell them, Marva.
I'm tired of working for nothing and being treated like a snob. I'm tired of having to be a maid, and now I want a real job. I'm tired of my man giving up his best years, and still he doesn't have nothing. I'd rather drown in my own tears. I'm tired. According to faith, things better change before it's too late.
Tell him, Johnny.
saying, I'm tired of my mother singing home dipping stuff, telling us about the boogeyman. You know, I've heard that song so much, even when I dance. I use all the soul I can. I may not get another chance. I'm tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. But you know, according to faith, things better change, but before it's too late.
Yeah, Corky's an exception.
Oh, we can't let history repeat itself. We can't let it take us back 100 years. As long as I can remember, we've always been in the arena. You can't judge a man by the color of his skin. It's what he knows and who he knows and where it's going and where it's been. As long as a person can reduce the odds, you gotta give him the credit for a smart. A soul man.
Oh, he's a soul man.
Took his life. Dr. King, he died for us. If I can remember, 10 years ago, he was riding in the rear of the bus. You know I'm so tired, I can't take no more, y'all.
Oh, cancelled again. Sorry to hear that, Alec.
I'm tired. I'm so
Must be so annoying.
I'm tired, so tired.
Marva Whitney and I'm tired. Sent in by the lovely Susie Key. And this is on my 3 before 8. That was number 1. Here is number 2. This is Little Junior Parker. It's called Pretty Baby from 1957. Nice one, John.
Pretty baby, can you ride with us tonight? Pretty baby, can you ride with us tonight? Won't you ride with me, baby, while the moon's shining bright? Oh, baby, don't you like my automobile? Pretty baby, my brand new automobile. Closer, baby, when you ride with me, baby, you don't know how it makes me feel.
Go, Susie.
Pretty baby, can I be the only one? Pretty baby.
Yeah, I know, Alec. Get him.
Can I be the only one?
Must be so frustrating.
I am crazy about you, baby, and I'm not out to just have fun.
Send her love to back. Bit of blues from Susie Wong.
Don't have me throwing my time away. Pretty baby. Don't have me throwing my time away. If you want to settle down, then daddy's here to stay. Pretty baby, say you will be my wife. Pretty baby.
Oh, Susie.
Say you will be my wife. If you only settle down, we would have a happy life.
Woo! We love a bit of blues from Susie Key, number 2. That was Little Junior Packer and Pretty Baby. Here's number 3. And as I say every week, don't thank me, thank Susie. Your CD will be posted out to you this week. Here's the Bel Airs, White Port and Lemon Juice.
Well, I got a woman, stay drunk all the time.
Love it, Susie.
Well, I got a woman, stay drunk all the time. Every time I see her, she's
Show your
high
appreciation, guys.
on white wine. I give me white boys. I give me white boys.
Chin up, Alec, pal. You'll get through it.
White boy. I give me white boy.
Lemon juice for getting high. White boy wine.
Woo-hoo. All that wine is gone.
Want some more?
All that wine is gone.
Want some more?
All that wine is gone.
Want some more?
All that wine is gone.
Want some more? All that wine is gone.
Better do-wop.
Oh, give me wine, wine, wine.
I'm ready.
All the time, time, time.
I'm ready.
Give me wine, wine, wine.
I'm ready.
All the time, time, time.
Welcome, Susie.
Cause when I get it, I feel so doggone fine.
She's a strong woman. She'll get through it. There's your part. Send her her love, Alec. Picnic hamper.
Woo! Give me wine, wine, wine.
I'm ready.
All the time, time, time.
I'm ready.
Give me wine, wine, wine.
I'm ready.
All the time, time, time. Cause when I get it, I feel so doggone fine.
What a tune. The Belliers and White Port and Lemon Juice, sent in by the lovely Susie Keys. My 3 before 8. Fantastic 3. Well done, Susie. And I'll get that CD out to you this week. I'm going to struggle to find a lot of these artists in my library, but I'll have a little dig and see what I can find. Next up, my good friend over in Spain picked some fantastic tunes. Marco Hudson has sent in Patrick McLean and Deborah Bell. Look where you're going, man.
Yesterday, full of darkness, shades of gray. Look around, our filled with such dismay. Turn around,
Shout at the box.
turn around and walk
Marco
away.
Hudson.
Moving on, look towards the brighter day. Looking on, seems a distance far away. Don't look back, look towards the light of day. Past is green and the rainbow's hanging from the sky. Let me take the teardrops from your eyes.
You're welcome, Marco. Good afternoon, JC, over there in Winnipeg in Canada. How you doing, mate? You're late. Shouldn't be late this year. I know you're a busy man, JC. We start at 1 o'clock, JC. Come on, get a grip. Is that Colchester, boy? Now living it up in Canada. No, should we moved to Canada? Clever boys. Him and Craig. Stop saying Scotland's nicer. Biased. Nice one, Craig. You and Colin will get on well. Colin likes his Guinness. Patrick McLean and Deborah Bell. Look where you're going. Sent in by my good friend over there in Cartagena, Mr. Marco Hudson. And the funny thing was that Marco had introduced our good friend that's just come on from Canada, Mr. James Crouch, to the show. And James Zoom called me last week and we had a good conversation about what I do and all about the show and my DJ experiences and things like that. It was a great chat with James. And he's now done like a website type thing where he puts up all the details about all the DJs that he's been in touch with, and also puts up a mix. I've done a mix for him as well, and he really liked that, so I'm happy with that. But if you get the chance, it's on the pages, on the Facebook pages to listen to, or just to read, and then you can listen to the mix. Next up, the lovely Julie Wright. I've not seen her on tonight. She's probably busy with her husband Ian on the, what do you call it? It's homestead, because they're building that homestead. And the videos are absolutely different class. But Julie Wright has selected Danny Toman. Julie Wright from the Pyrenees in France. This is Shake Your Blues Out of Your Soul. It's one of those blues.
About the party, only the feeling. About the good times, only the healing. Got ice running down my spine, flames under my feet. Needles in my bones, pins under my seat. You got to get down before you get up. Keep reaching higher and higher. You gotta shake the blues out of your shoes. When there ain't nothing left to say, you gotta turn the funk out of your tongue and dance, 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 dance your life away.
Good man, JC. We hope to meet JC in Liverpool. I think he's coming over in June, so we're going down to see him.
Fashion on the latest trends. Do it in your own style to the bitter end. Passing my blood sparks out of my fingertips. Rhythm in my veins, make my backbone slip. Don't just do it, do it too. Keep reaching higher and higher. You gotta shake the blues out of your shoes. When there ain't nothing left to say. Woo! You gotta dump the funk out of your trunk and dance, 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 dance your life away. Come on, give me that soul. Please don't tell me now.
Woo!
Please don't tell me now. Please don't tell me now. Don't tell me now. Don't tell me now. Don't tell me now.
Yeah, the link is on the TeeBee's Soul Family page if you want to check it out after the show.
You got to get down before you get up. Keep reaching higher and higher. You gotta shake the blues out of your shoes.
Shake the blues out of your shoes, that's it, soul.
You
Right.
gotta stir the funk out of your tongue and dance, 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 dance
Danny Tolman and Shake the Blues out of your shoes. From the lovely Julie Wright over there in the Pyrenees in France. She's probably not on the show tonight because she's probably got guests at her home in the Pyrenees and she'll probably watch it and catch up. But it was out of the box, as is this, from a good friend, Rob Farr. And as I've explained to you all twice tonight, and this is the last time we'll say it, sadly this week, Rob Farr's dad passed away. And as we do as a family, and we have done in the past, for many people on the show, some not on the show anymore, but we like to just come together when someone loses a very close relative, and we chip in just a couple of quid, £5 or whatever you can afford. Send it to my PayPal or my bank transfer, and then what we'll do, collect it all together, and I'll give it to Rob so that he can get some flowers for his dad's funeral, which probably will be a week or 2 weeks away. But that's what we do as a family. So condolences to Rob and the family, and this is Rob Farr's request. Mr. O.C. Smith. It's called Colour Him Father. The old Winston track.
Colour him love. Colour him father. Colour him love. Colour him father. And then colour him love. Colour him father. You know, there's a man in my house. He's so big and strong. He goes to work each day and stays all day long. Comes home each night looking tired and beat. He sits down at the dinner table and has a bite to eat. Never a frown, always a smile. And when he says to me, how's my child? I say, I've been studying hard all day in school.
Yeah, let's see some Blue Love Hearts.
Understand the golden rule. I think I'll color him father. Color him father. I think I'll color him love. Color him I'm gonna color him father. Yes, I think I'll color this man love. Color him father. He says education is the thing if you wanna compete. Because without it, son, you know life ain't very sweet. And I love this man. I don't know why, except I'll need his strength until the day I die. And my mother loves him, yes, and I can tell by the way she looks at him when he holds my little sister Nell. I heard her say just the other day, if it hadn't been for him, oh, she couldn't have found a way. And I think I'll color him father. Yeah, I think I'll color him love. Got to color him love. Yeah, that's him working now, see? Yeah. Come on now. Oh, you know our real old man, he got killed in the war. And mother knows she and 7 kids couldn't have got very far. She said she thought she could never love again. And then there he stood with that big wide grin. And he married my mother and took us in. Yeah, and now we belong to the man with that big wide grin. And like I said before, I heard her say just the other day, if it hadn't been for him, oh, she couldn't have found a way. And I think I'll color him father. Gonna color him love. Yes.
Yeah, very apt for our good friend Rob Farr, who sadly this week lost his dad, and that was O.C. Smith and Colour Him Father. It just hits me. It's so strange that when you're affected by something like that, and I've never met Rob's dad, but it's part of the family, and it just hits you in a different way. It'll hit everybody in a different way, but I just think about the families at this sad time. It's just so annoying. But as we do, we come together as a family and we chip in a couple of quid and we get them full flowers. It's nothing really expensive or anything like that. It's just to say that we're thinking about them, and that's what we mean to do as a family, a soul family that's come together and made my Sunday night so special. And Rob Fat is a very, very special guy. Next up, the locations from the lovely Ruth and Chris Gray. It's called Mr. Diamond Man.
Combines the two, y'all. They call him Mr. Diamond Man, Mr. Diamond Man. Be aware of his flame. Cause when he kisses his diamond her, and it starts to fire. And I just touching him, still got pain, it's just a lamb. They call him Mr. Diamond Man, Mr. Diamond Man. Be aware of his flame. Cause he wants to
Stick your fingers, Don. It's okay, Bob. Okay, Don. Good evening, Linda Haycock and Dave Haycock's in the house. How are you doing, Linda, Dave? Okay, Dave, thank you. The locations and Mr. Diamond Man, set in by the lovely Ruth and Chris Gray down there in Wigan. The lovely Jane Blondie Thompson. What a weekend we had last week. Selected the OJs. And I dig your act. It's out of the box. Good evening, Tom Thompson's in the house. How you doing, Tom? See you the weekend, Tom. How can you not hear me, Jay? Listen to Scooter too much. Brilliant. The OJs and I Dig Your Act out of the box from the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson. And everybody that was there last weekend, we had a fantastic weekend down in Hinckley with the Thompsons and our family and the Soul family. There was quite a few of us there. And some people had asked me if I would do CDs. Of some of the tracks that I played, I done the house session on the Friday night, and then I done the birthday party session on the Saturday night. So I done the CDs. So I think I've got a couple of double CDs here. If anybody wants them, that was maybe there, that maybe enjoyed it and enjoyed the music, then just give me a shout. The CDs are there, guys, if you want to buy them. Now, I can't say enough about this guy. It took him a little while to get in and get joined with this whole family. But it goes by the name of JC, better known as James Crouch, and lives over in Canada. And he was introduced to the show from our good friend Marco Hudson. And he's doing a blog at the moment with a lot of the DJs that he knows. He's got DJs over in Canada, as well as DJs in the UK. And he's doing types of blogs and getting them to do mixes and things like that. And he's going to put them up on a website so that it can spread the word to people just what's going on and what he likes and what he enjoys. And we had a great chat. We done a Zoom call through the week there, and it was a good chat with JC. And this is his first ever request, because I remember Mrs. O saying, "Get your requests in, JC. I'd like to hear your requests." So here's JC's first ever request. Comes from the great Lolita Holloway. And we're getting stronger. From 1977. Thank you, Jane. You mean the cucumber, Georgie? Thank you, Johnny. There will be, Bob. You'll be digging away, GC. Shout at the box from Mr. James Crouch. Good evening, Dave Rivers in the house. Oh, you're at a Skegness scooter weekend. Good man, Dave. Come on, Georgie.
Dancing JC, your first request.
What, Georgie?
Dancing to JC's first request.
There it goes again, that same old melody. La 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 la.
Cheers.
Thank you, Georgie. Good evening, Mr. Johnny Kidd down in Cleveland. How you doing, John? You're not a virgin anymore, JC.
Because we
Broke
took
it
the
down.
time to care about each other.
Never letting out the child.
Good evening, Linda Haycock's in the house.
Greater than the love we
She's
have
just
for
sitting
each
back
other.
and chilling. We love you, Linda.
We could always deal with each other, couldn't we, baby? As man and as woman. Because our lives we live as we choose. But our love binds us together.
Oh, Lynch is over to Spain.
You make me feel alive with every touch. And I
That's
can't
Dave
help but
Haycock.
feel
He's just chilling.
I'm
Cheers,
one of
Dave.
the lucky ones. Ooh, baby. Our love has grown from a tiny seed to a flower garden that could never die. And we're standing on a foundation, baby. We're standing on a foundation of love that could never crumble. And ooh, the love is getting stronger. We stay together.
The great Lolita Holloway, and we're getting stronger from 1977. The first request from a good friend over the pond there, Mr. James Crouch. And remember, guys, you are still voting for your tune of the show. I can't remember how many 20 odd requests, 20 odd votes we got last week. So the thing is with these votes is not everybody's picking the same tunes. There's a lot of, they're maybe getting 2 or 3 people who are getting 4, 5 or 6 votes, and all the rest are getting 1 vote. So there's maybe 15 people still getting 1 vote. So, or 10 people, or 15, whatever. So I just like to see, and it gives me an understanding of what tunes you like, as well as you picking the tune of the show. So all you have to do is listen to the show, whatever tracks you like on the show, just mark them down, and at the end of the show, or during the show, whichever you choose, you can message me and send me your tune of the show. You have until Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. Next up, Gorgeous Georgie has selected Moon Williams. It's out of the box from 1975. It's called Suspicious Love. I'm going for a pee.
Suspicious love is the worst kind of love that you can think of. It can blow your mind, just trying to read between the lines. You gotta be the trusting kind, or you'll find. Suspicious love is the worst kind of love that you can think of. Too many hearts have been broken by so many words that should not be spoken, all in the name of love. And it's a shame if you cast a doubt. You better watch out. Suspicious love is the worst kind of love that you can think of. It can blow your mind, just trying to read between the lines. You gotta be the trusting kind, or you'll find. Suspicious love is the worst kind of love that you can think of. Don't fall into temptation by running away with your imagination. You got to learn to trust, or else you'll bust up a love affair. You better take care, because suspicious love is the worst kind of love that you can think of. It can blow your mind, trying to read between the lines. You gotta be the trusting kind, or you'll find.
What's mine?
Suspicious love is the worst kind of love that you can think of. Suspicious love is the worst kind
suspicious. I'll think about it, Robert. It's maybe a good idea. I'll see what happens. But it's maybe a bit late in the day to do it now. But I see where you're coming from, Robert. It could be a good idea. Moon Williams and Suspicious Love from 1975, sent in by the gorgeous Georgie herself. Next up, we fly over to Queer. Matt and Fluff Johnson selected Ronnie Walker. It's called Sticks and Stones. It's out of the box. We haven't had a Bob yet on the show. And it's what? 8:30. I may do it next year, Robert. I'll see what. Here we go. You're welcome, Johnny. A lot of lovely people down there in Barnsley. I wish I was here. Was it at the start? You're welcome, Fluff. Nice one, Johnny. Yeah, the great singer Ronnie Walker and Sticks and Stones, sent in by our good friends over there in Queer, the lovely Fluff and Matt Johnson. Mr. Mike Dunn up in Broxburn selected Continental Showstoppers and Not Too Young. Out of the box. Tell him, Mike. You're welcome, Mike. Good evening, Miss Julie Wright over in the Pyrenees. How are you doing, Julie? Been busy? No chance. We don't do dance competition. We'll leave that to the arseholes at the tower. We don't do that, Steve. With us, it's all about the music, pal. So your lessons have went out the window. Yeah, you missed your request, Julie. You have to get and catch up. That's what you get for being a waitress. That Ian Wright's got you working hard. It's a silly question, I'll be baby. Continental Showstoppers and Not Too Young, sent in by one of the DJs at TeeBee's Soul Weekender this weekend in Dumfries. And there is still tickets available. If any of you guys want to come and are available to come, there's Friday tickets available, Saturday tickets available, and weekend tickets available. So if you've not made your mind up yet, and you may think, oh, let's just go up to see Tam and Georgie, come up and see us and all the Soul family, because there's a lot of them coming. Next up, my good friend Alan Kennedy. Unfortunately, tonight he's at the wardrobe in Leeds, and he said he might not be home until about 9 o'clock. But here's his track, and unfortunately, it's a bob. Borgie and the Monarchs. Hey, girl. It's a bob. It's still a great tune. Good night, Johnny. I'd like to see you in that stadium. I know there's reasons why people can't come. Marco H, Alec Mack, there's a lot of reasons why. Linda Neville. I know there's a lot of people that would love to come, but they can't. That's fine. That's got to be part of it, as I say. Comedy rights there.
It's a dream I've always had.
Retire, Julie. Just be like Georgie, just retire. Now you can go to everything, but you've got to build the homestead first. And then we can all come and see you. Yeah, we're doing the European tour next year. France, Spain. We're not going to Canada, it's too far away. Germany. I've got friends in Germany. Get the chickens. Get the chickens to bed. They're Ian's girls. Them chickens. I know, Johnny Pal. Yeah, the great of Porky and the Monarchs, and Hey Girl, sent in by Mr. Alan Kennedy, better known to us as Big Al, who's out soling himself tonight at the Wardrobe in Leeds. It's a place I've always wanted to go, but unfortunately I can't do gigs on a Sunday because you guys are more important to me than going out and playing music to anybody else. So I'd rather play to you guys. So don't phone me and ask me to do a gig on a Sunday, because I don't do them on a Sunday. Any other day of the week, no problem at all. Here's the lovely Kath Birch's request from the great guy, Mr. Jackie Wilson. My heart is calling. out of the box.
Since you went away,
Woo!
my heart is calling. Each tear from my eye can make you realize. Why can't you see the way my heart is calling? Keeps on calling. I remember you used to say that you never go away, but I played around too long, and you left me that very same day. I didn't mean to lie, I couldn't explain why, but can't you see now my heart is calling? Keeps on calling. I didn't mean to lie, I couldn't explain why, but can't you see now my heart is calling?
Woo!
Keeps on calling. Oh baby, baby, why can't you see that I need you?
Cheers, David. Mary. Get the drink in early. I like it.
I can't help but cry. Oh, don't pass me by. Oh, can't you see how my heart is calling?
There she is.
Aye.
Oh, baby,
But she hears the bell.
come on home, darling.
She got a new set of headphones today.
Oh,
She's not tried them out yet.
I need
No, wait, try them out, does it?
so bad.
How no?
Because I don't know what I'll do.
Georgie got a new set of headphones today, courtesy of her grandson for her birthday in June. And so I bought them yesterday because my grandson's name on it. He's just a pain in the arse.
I've got them, look.
So they're
But they're not plugged in, and I don't know what to do with them. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, you just plug them in through your phone.
Alright, aye.
He showed you how to do it, Georgie.
Aye, but I don't know what to muck up the show.
Oh, you're no guy to muck up the show.
I'll
Right,
just
I'll give
get
you
on.
2 minutes,
I'm
Georgie. Get
listening.
them, sorry. And my grandson never pays the money anyway. He just gets his papa to pay for it. And
I'll give you it back.
oh, he'll never give me it back. I'll never get none back for them. But Georgie's got a new set of headphones, so now she can come through and dance and leave the phone in the living room. Well, that is the plan. Let's see how it works. It may not work. Next up, my good friend down there in Ossett, Mr. Robert Furness, selected one of the greatest ladies of Motown, Miss Gladys Knight. This is Daddy. Could swear, I declare. What do you say, Gladys and June with Mr. Mike Dunn? Woo! Give me some. 10% Danish beer. Where is Ali? Peter was a Celtic fan. What are you doing inviting Celtic fans, Joey? You're welcome, Robert. Woo! Woo! Captain Swift. Doing a tour of America, Marco. I hope the internet's good. That's the thing, Albert. I never thought of that. Nice one, Alec. 249, cheap and chips. Woo! Oh, Canada, you're doing a tour of Canada. Salt Lake City, Yellowstone National Park, Whitefish, the Watertown Lakes, Jasper, then Banff. Enjoy, guys. Here we go. He's on the Harley. He's on the Harley. He's got a good Harley, Marco. So you're taking that over to Canada, Marco? Love it. The great Gladys Knight and the Pips and Daddy Can Swear, I Declare, sent in by the one and only Mr. Robert Furness down there in Ossett. This next, that was out of the box from Robert. But this is a bob, unfortunately, a double bob. Well, she never changed it. She had, let me just explain. When you put a request on the show, the post stays up until 5 o'clock. If I send you a message back saying that it's a bob, you have one chance of changing your bob to an out of the box track. If your next track is out of the box, the same as your first track, then it automatically goes in the show. So it's called the double bob. If by 5 o'clock you don't change, because you may be out, as people do, then that track automatically goes into the show, the first track that you picked. And that's what happened today with the lovely Leslie Lanks. I love the track though. The great Sam Dees. What's it gonna be? Have it! It's a bob. Previously selected by Mr. Robert Furness. What's it gonna be?
Listen, before you ask for respect, check and see if you've given yourself what you're trying to get. Take time out and look at yourself. You won't need nobody's help. You can stand alone. Oh, yes.
Must be wanting to fight. Good evening, lady. How you doing, pal? You're in Chester. Enjoy.
And say to the world, she's proud. Once and for all. We say we're together.
In Warrington, Craig.
We're not together, so what's
Done a few gigs in Warrington. Good place. Class, Sam Dees. Remember, guys, it's a bob.
What's it gonna be? Listen to me. You say you got a raw deal since you've been here. Hey, and I know it's true. Yes, I did. Yeah. But you're the only one who can fix it. By loving your fellow man and caring son too.
Yeah.
You see, it's more of us that die in the streets than in wars, 'cause there's no peace among ourselves. Hey, let's come
What's it gonna be, brother man? Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's it gonna be? Is Johnny's a Bob?
Somebody tell me,
Let me see.
tell me, tell me.
Johnny's is out of the box!
You might think that you've got everything you need,
It's out of the
but
box,
it
Johnny.
seems you're missing something you need.
Don't underestimate yourself, Miss Johnny. Mr. Johnny. That's not calling you Miss.
So you need to take time out. You need to take time out and look around, and you'll find that reality stares you straight into the
Out of the box, Johnny.
It's more of us that die in the streets than in wars, 'cause there's no peace among ourselves. Let's
Yeah, I've seen the bike. Looks good, Mark.
love one another.
What's it gonna be?
Gonna be brother man. What's it gonna be?
Julie's got a Vespa. It's a big mean machine.
We need to check ourselves up, yeah.
She's coming to the scooter rallies.
Look around us and see the things we need to see.
Go on, Jules.
Instead of blaming somebody else for our leaving. What's it gonna be, brother
Yeah, what a fantastic singer. And some great albums. Mr. Sam Dees. And What's It Gonna Be? I'll tell you a funny story. I was down in the record shop the other day, and as a lot of you probably know, that for many years I worked in a record shop in Dumfries called Domino Records. And I still go down and visit Rab Smith down in Domino. I've got a thing coming up in his show. He does a show every Friday, drive time thing, on a local radio station. I've got something coming up. And I like to pop in and see Rab now and again. And I go through all the old soul albums, and I keep picking up some great albums. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them, because I don't play vinyl anymore, as you all know. But I'll just give you a wee insight. These are 3 albums that I've just bought. When I go in the shop, I just want to buy an album. It's just, I suppose it's habit more than anything else. And I think a few people have had that, What's Going On, best album ever created in the world. And then through the show, I started listening to a lot of tracks from this album, from a way back. The Jacksons. Great album. And then when I was in the other day, I thought, I've still not got this album, Bobby Womack. So I've got these 3 albums, and there'll probably be more albums by the end of the year. And as you all know, TV has got a bad habit of giving things away. So, I think somewhere down the line, somebody's going to win them albums somewhere down the line. So, you've got to stay tuned to TeeBee's show. Right. What can I say about this next record? This next record was picked up by a good friend, Lee Jeffries, who has now opened up his own pressing plant. And he produced this record. I think only 100 copies were released. And guess what? Corky Core has got one of them. It's been done by a few artists in the past, but it's never been released as this artist singing it. It's by Venetia Wilson, and it's called I Can't Stop This Feeling. From Cocky Caw, out of the box. I don't agree with that, Marco. I'm a digital man, but I still love vinyl. Don't be dancing, Cocky. Head bobbing, Cocky, it's better. Alan Bolt with him, you photo, did it? Can't stop it. Venice Williams, sorry, Wilson. Venetia Wilson, and I Can't Stop This Feeling. Sent in by the one and only Mr. Cocky Caw, and as everybody knows, well, most folk know, Cocky done his knee in when he was down at Jane Blindy Thompson's Weekender. I won't say how it happened because it's Corky's business and nobody else's. And the great Shaz Caw is there to look after him. But the great thing that I love about Corky Caw is he's coming to the Weekender. Crutches or whatever, he's still coming. And that's what I love about Corky. He's just a man of a man. Next up, my good friend down there in Cleethorpes, Mr. John Kidd. Sent in Naomi and Harris. You're my baby. It's out of the box. Wendy wouldn't sell the album. All right. Wendy and John Butts are happy today. Everton won. Stop going on about my hair, George. Thank you, Josie. You'll be there, Cocky. All right. Naomi and the Harris and You're My Baby, sent in by my good pal down there in Cleethorpes, Mr. Johnny Kidd. Mr. Craig Leach, over there in Nova Scotia, Canada, sent in Jimmy Shields, out of the box. The Yesterday of Our Love.
We had together, yeah, in the yesterday of our love.
I know, Cocky. Woo-hoo! I like a rummage through the charity shops too. You never know what you can find. Woo! Over the gate, Julie, over the gate. Tell you they're listening to TV. Woo! Come on. We know Tom's driving, but he's listening. Thank you, Jane. We love you, Jane. That's what happens, Julie. Everybody gives it away at charity shops. No competition, Johnny. Oh, you can't see over. My wee Julie. My wee pocket rocket. Jimmy Seals and the Yesterday of Our Love. Out of the box from a good friend over the pond, Mr. Craig Leach. I was going to tell you something about this track. It's by Bobby Robinson, and it's never been released. It was only ever released on acetate. And if anybody doesn't know what an acetate is, it's something that the composer of the music sends to the pressing plant, and he gets so many copies, sometimes 15, 20 copies of it sent to him, and then he dishes it out to DJs, whatever. And this is one of those tracks. It's an acetate, and it was sent in by my good friend Mr. John Grogan. By Bobby Robinson. It's called Ain't No Sun. Talking really out of the box. Who's the latest Smokey?
One day out of the clear blue sky, you're dark
Brandy's coming out, Tony. Are you off tomorrow, eh? Is everybody off tomorrow? I've got an announcement. I'll make it 9:30. 9:30, I'm going to make an announcement. Where's Shaz? It's happened a few times, Alec. Or Ashley's. Yeah, you're right, Kel. Temptation song. But a very original, different version of it. On acid. From Mr. John Grogan. Better known in this show as Grogie. What a great track. Bobby Robinson and Ain't No Sun. As Kel said there, it was a great Temptations track. But that I quite like. Next up, Mr. Jeff Campbell. There's only one Jeff Campbell. This is the Epsilons. Mind, I'm blind. Out of the box. Come on. What is song?
I feel I have to slow you, girl. So help me, woman. I don't know if I'm going to come. You got my mind in a bind. Oh, somebody help me. Got my mind in a bind. Some days, you say everything's uptight. Everything's uptight. Come on, night, baby. Seems I can't do nothing right.
This is the one I got back. Where's for? Go to work.
Side down, and my head spinning round and round. You got my mind in a bind. Oh, somebody help me. Got my mind in a bind. Child, you got my mind in a bind. Child, you got my mind in a bind. So help me.
I probably has. Just don't go back, Matt. Tell me. Live your life, Matty boy. On, Jeffrey boy. The Epsilons and Mind in a Blind. Mind in a Bind, sent in by my good friend Jeff Campbell down there in Nottingham. And it was out of the box. As this is not, because this is the second Bob of the evening that comes from my good friend Mr. John Birch. He was away watching Everton win the day, so we'll forgive him. This is the Southside Movement. Do it to me.
I see you running the game again. I see you gunning down.
Previously picked by Mr. Alan Kennedy.
You really got a classic style.
Definitely corn cake.
Girl, I know your
What, eh?
love is wild. Yeah. I know a place where we can stay and love each other. Love each other.
Yes,
You'll leave my hair alone. I'll put the body on.
it's lovely.
I say over and
Over.
over. Give it to me.
Give it to me. Come on.
Think your love is super stuff. Well, mine is basically rough. Girl, you're on fire.
Keep
as
turning the
see
gates
you
up tonight. I
dance.
don't know what's going.
My love for you will touch my past. Hey, I know a place where we can stay
It's a Bob.
and love each other. Love each other. Let me into your heart and your side down. Over and over. Give it to me.
We love Frank Lampard.
Over and over. Give it to me.
I think he deserved that win today. You know, it's easy.
You deserve a love
Mark will
like
disagree.
mine. A strong love gives you peace of mind. Tonight I'll give you some of me, and then in the morning I'll set you free. Yeah, I know a place where we can stay and love each other. Let me into your world and your side down.
See you Friday, Rochelle. Take care, down.
I said over and over and over, give it to me. I know a place where we can stay and love each other.
Let's all see Rochelle on Friday.
Let me into your world and your side down.
Over and over. Southside Movement and Do It To Me, sent in by our good friend Mr. John Birch. Unfortunately, it was a Bob, but this next one is not. From Mr. Martin Barlow. See Martin and Mags on Friday. This is D.D. Phillips. Hey, little girl. Stop eating those cheese biscuits.
I'm just a little girl, baby. You've broken my brand new toy. You got what you wanted.
Nana Mags.
You got what you started. You got these tears running out of my eyes. I'm just a little girl, baby. A little girl living a lie. You got what you wanted. You got what you started. You went and made this little girl cry. The aim of the game was to make a toy out of lies. The aim of the game was to break your toy down to size. I'm just a little girl, baby, a little girl living a lie. You got what you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
You got what you started.
Oh, yeah.
You went and made this little girl cry.
You've earned it, Albie. You get it, son.
The aim of the game was to make a toy out
top man of it. You do what you want to do, pal. You retire. What a tune. D.D. Phillips and Hey Little Girl, sending by my good friend down there in Lancaster, but originally comes from Doncaster, Mr. Martin Barlow. Mr. Tom Thompson, working in his wagon tonight, selected the 7 Divorce, Stop Girl. It's out of the box. Over it, Cocky. We've got good pension advisors on the show. Marco Hudson is a good pension advisor. It's been on the show before, I know it has, but there was no name beside it, so it's classed as that out of the box Cocky. I don't want to confuse you.
Now look, baby, you can do my mind. So do go now, leave me behind. I won't stand when the soul dies. I'm falling, you're the reason why I love you. Stop, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on, stop, girl. Come on, come on, come on, stop, girl. Come on, come on, come on, stop, girl. Come on,
Yeah, great tune. And I know it's been on the show before because I think a few people have requested it, but as I say, guys, because I lost the data, I haven't got the names beside it, so the class is out of the box from Mr. Tom Thompson. As is this from Mr. Darryl Fletcher. Sent in by my good friend Keith Kay. What good am I without you? I'm going for a pee.
Girl, you put a hurting on me. Now I'm in the dark about a lot of things. You caught me with your smile, girl, I like your style, but you really had me moved, you broke my heart. I heard Tom going around the neighborhood. You've been seen holding hands with another guy. What good am I without you? Like a pretty
Yeah, the great sound of Darryl Fletcher and What Good Am I Without You. I've got to run up the stairs and run back down. It's not good for my health. From Mr. Dave Rimmer, out of the box, Clyde Allen. It's called Little Sister. Little Sister.
That's what my baby sister said to me last night. Man, I tell you, she's out of sight, my little sister. She ain't little no more. She come home in the evening, wearing a great big smile.
You could, Alec.
All these Celtics at school walking down the aisle. With this new boy in the neighborhood. Now I don't know if this is bad or good, my little sister. She ain't little no more. Gonna tell her about the facts of life. That's all I can do, yeah. Coming from me, it may seem kind of strange, 'cause I've got problems too. A little sister, you ain't little no more. Oh, hey, hey, you better
Like it.
watch it. Girl, this is the fact that I know.
No step by step tonight,
Walking around
Carol.
with your head up
I'll never play that in the show
high.
again.
Your heart, little sister, lying down. Now do you hear me? You ain't little no more. Hey, baby, baby, baby sister. Hey, a little sister. My sister. Talking. Talking to your sister. Oh,
Yeah, Clyde Allen and Little Sister, one of the great selectors in the show, Mr. Dave Rimmer. This is from Russ Wills,
Whose little girl are you?
Danny Williams,
Girl are you?
out of the box.
Don't keep me hanging on. Where does your heart belong? Are you running away from love? If you're running away from love, what are you gonna do? Where are you running to? Whose little girl are you? Whose little girl are you? Baby, don't pass me by. Come on, girl, don't be shy. No good running away from love. No, you can't run away.
You're welcome,
from
Russ.
love. You with your eyes so blue, love will catch up with you. Now that I see your pretty face, I could be happy any place, falling in love with you. Little girl, what else could I do? Whose little girl are you? Whose little girl are you? Let me be part of you. Tell me what I must do, 'cause there's nothing too big or small. What have I got? You can have it all. Tell me that you be mine until the end of time. Whose little girl? I wanna know this.
Chapter.
Whose little girl are you? Tell me, baby. Whose little girl are you? Whose little girl?
Danny Williams and Whose Little Girl Are You, sent in by my good friend down there in Northampton, Mr. Russ Wills. David Marion Bennett, up there, Dundee Soul Girl and Soul Boy. Selected Mellow Souls. We can make it. Out of the box.
Why do you think I tell you never began? 'Cause the feeling that is
You're welcome, David Martin. Mellow Souls, and We Can Make It, sent in by the lovely Dave and Marion Bennett up there in Dundee. Well, funny enough, every week on this show, we dedicate a record to the lovely Jackie Williman, and it's called the Justice for Jackie track. And it's so poignant today because it's Johnny's birthday. That was her big brother. Jackie was his wee sister. And this goes out to Jackie Williman. So all we want to see is Yellow Love Hearts. The Showstoppers. Ain't nothing but a house party. Woo! Yeah, there ain't nothing like a party, and we're going to have a party next weekend at TeeBee's Soul Weekender, because all you great guys are coming up there, and it's going to be fantastic. Next up, the lovely Susie Kay selected another track by Little Junior Packer. This is 7 Days.
I got 4 days. my baby, 3 days to leave yours alone. I got 4 days to love my baby, 3 days to leave yours alone. That's why I say nothing, hear nothing, see nothing. I don't know nothing. I got 4 days to love my baby, 3 days to leave yours alone. I said on Monday morning, she bring me breakfast to my bed. Tuesday, she rubs my aching head. Wednesday, she sweets me with all of mine. Thursday, she makes everything all right.
Woohoo!
I say nothing, hear nothing, see nothing. I don't know nothing. Got 4 days to love my baby, 3 days to leave yours alone. I said on Friday, she bring me all her way. Saturday, we'll go out to play. Sunday, we'll go to church.
Go to church.
Feel now,
You're welcome, Susie.
pray. That's why I got 4 days to love my baby. Got 3 days to leave yours alone. I got 4 days to love my baby. Got 3 days to leave yours alone. She make me shout, oh shout. In the morning, she make me shout. In the evening, she make me shout. Every day now, she make me shout.
Woo!
Shout, Lord, shout. My baby, make me shout. My baby, make me shout. Every day now, she make me shout. My baby, make me shout.
It's a dead from legend.
Lord, shout. Shout, Lord, shout. Every day now,
You're going to shout.
my baby, make me shout.
What a tune. Love it. Little Junior Packer and 7 Days. What we maybe do at the weekend is we'll maybe swap Susie for Keith. See the Keith playing a set, we'll get Susie to do a set. I didn't want to bomb me, Keithy, but I just think Susie's blues tunes are going to go down a storm. Are you listening, Keithy? Linda Neville. She's still not well. Sending the moments. Baby, I want you, God Russ.
But I'm very choosy and hard to satisfy. If I see what I want, I'm gonna get it. What I want, I'm gonna get you. My baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, 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 I want you.
Sounds like a bass set of rollers. Is it not, Jane?
Life is short and I have got to know. Should I wait for you, baby, or is it better that I go? I need you, you're gonna be mine. My baby, my baby, my baby.
Yeah, it's Susie's birthday. We ever bring Susie presents. Big announcement coming next. Where have you been?
Jim has get my outfit ready for the 70s.
What, babe?
Get my outfit ready for the 70s. I get my outfit ready for the 70s.
Oh, babe. Thank you, Georgie. We love you.
I know.
You're welcome, Linda. You get better soon. Great sound, The Moments, and Baby I Want You, sent in by the lovely Linda Neville. Right, what was I going to say? I can't remember. Next week, we're doing TeeBee's Soul Weekender, and a lot of the family are coming up, and it's going to be great because everybody's going to be really enjoying it because we are a great soul family. And
The Mond.
what's happening in the morning, Josie?
What are you going to do the Mond? This is your announcement. You forgot.
I've not, that's what I was thinking, Josie.
You forgot, didn't you? You're a bum.
Tomorrow, a lot of people are off tomorrow, and it's called the bank holiday. And what I normally do in a bank holiday is I usually play music. So tomorrow from 2 o'clock until whenever o'clock, TeeBee's going to do an all-dayer. And I'm just going to play music. Some of you guys will remember, I'll play some of your tracks and some of the stuff that you don't heard before, you've not heard before. And I'll just go through the day and I'll see how it goes. But tomorrow is a bank holiday, and if you're at home and you're not doing anything, TeeBee's going to be here from 2 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm going to play music tomorrow, and I'm going to get fucking sozzled. Because Jersey's got plenty of brandy. Well, I've got plenty of brandy, but Jersey's got plenty of brandy she's going to serve me. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow, tune into TeeBee, and I'll be here 2 o'clock. Miss Carol Cameron, selected Rocky Roberts. Just because of you. Sit with the box. That was the announcement, guys. See you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It's a weekend warm up. Tell him, Mark. No problem, Maui, Bobby. You're welcome, Carol. Canada woke up at 1 o'clock. Still there, GC? Yeah, what a tune. Rocky Roberts saying Just Because of You, sent in by a lovely Carol Cameron. TeeBee's kicking off. TeeBee's all day tomorrow. This is Colin Wignall's track. Ellie Greenwich. It's called Nicky Hokey. Scooby-Doo. Remember the pick tune of the show. So many good ones. You're welcome, Johnny, and all the guys in the show. Well done for the Limbo Foundation. Struggling with Linda. What, the tune of the show? Easy. It's my favourite track. We love the bangers. Connie Benedum. All for the great cause of the Limbo Foundation. If anybody has got a good idea about tuning the show, Linda Neville, you are it. You'll be lying in your bed, ringing your bell to us. Bring me a drink. That's it, Alec. 1 to 5, eliminate Ellie Greenwich and Nicky Hokey. Sent in by a good friend. I love Colin Wignall and his wee dog Betsy. It's a lovely message, though. She's still my favourite. This is Carol Henderson and That Girl.
Take your hands off of her. Get out of her ear.
Leave her alone, Sean.
Nothing you can say. She wants to hear, no. I keep telling you from time to time, that girl is mine. That girl is mine. She don't go on dates when I'm not around, yeah.
You're welcome, Mrs. O.
She sits and waits for me to return, yeah. No conversation on the phone.
Don't spell it, Cocky.
Leave that girl alone because
Shaz
that
O'Kelly.
girl is mine. Oh, now.
Hi, Renee.
Watch out, hey.
Say it early, Dave. What are you doing in Linda's phone?
We'll be together eternally, and she will always belong to me because
Once it was that 9 o'clock in one morning, as soon as Linda comes in, she's going to the movie. Back at holidays.
Oh, she's back for holidays as well.
Aye. Once you start at 9 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock.
I got to have her. Oh, I really need her. I got to have her. Ooh, nah, nah. Oh, yeah. Help me somebody.
Help me somebody. Carol Henderson and That Girl, sent in by the one and only Miss O. The only Miss O in the world. This comes from Mr. Terry Watson up there in Brecon. It's out of the box. I think he's been on the show before, but there was no name beside it, so it's out of the box. Pat Powdell, do it!
If you wanna break my heart, then do it. Come on and do it. If you wanna tear me apart, then do it. I said I do it. If you're gonna ruin me and let me be. But if you're gonna love me, really love me, then do it. Come on and do it. Come on and do it. Do it right now.
Come on, Cal. Oh yeah.
If you want me just for play, then do it. Come on and do it. Play with me and throw me away.
We got your tune in the show yet?
Come on and do it.
Remember, message me.
Make me cry.
Just message me what you think the tune of the show is.
But if you're gonna love me, really love me, then do it. Come on and do it.
don't forget to send money for flowers for Rob Farr's dad. Remember, guys, we're a family. Woo!
Come on, give me just a little do it. Come on and do it. Don't leave me in the middle.
You're welcome, Tim.
I said I do it. Turn me on, turn me on. Say the word and I'll be gone. But if you're gonna love me, really do it. Come on and do it. Come on and do it.
Ali, Max down to 3. At least you got to 3, Ali. Great track, Pat Powdell and Do It, sent in by my good friend up there in Brecon, Mr. Terry Watson. Listen to this. From Mags Hughes.
They said you wasn't home. And the second time I telephoned, oh, they'll tell me that
Dexy's Midnight Runners doing a version of Chuck Woods.
we had a lover's quarrel, yes we did. Like all lovers do.
Come on, Mags.
I wanted to make up. Lose all love to you.
7 days too long without you, baby.
Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. I refuse to break up. Oh, but I'm too weak to fight. And our love is too strong. As it is to go on and let it die. Let's sort out these problems, because
We love the Brummy Boys.
I can see the danger sign on
Woo!
on your face. Got it. 7 days too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. 7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me.
What happened, Linda? Not getting to see him.
You got me so wired up. I can't even concentrate. I say good things will come. I say good things will come with those who wait, but I'm not gonna wait around forever. Listen to me. Listen.
7 days is too long without you, baby. Come on back to me. Without you. Love it, Max. A great version of 7 Days Too Long by Cogs's Midnight Skunners from the lovely Mags Hughes. This is Alan Butler and the New Breed.
What's this thing? It's got me acting like a fool.
It's got to be something.
It's got to be something. It's got to have something to do with you.
From Albie Bobby.
I understand it. I never felt like this before. I can't get you off my mind. I think of you more and more. I wake up in the morning and you're on my mind. See a reflection in the mirror instead of mine.
Last request of the evening. If I have not played your request, tell me now.
I can't get away. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Oh, they cancelled it, Russ.
I think of you night and day. I know I need you by my side. I wake up in the morning and you're on my mind. See a reflection in the mirror instead of mine. It's got to be something. It's got to be love. It's got to be something. I know it, baby. It's got to be love. Take it. You got it. Dang. It's got to be something. It's got to be love. It's got to be love. It's got to be something. Feel it. It's coming.
Thank you, David Murray. It's been one of them shows that kind of affected me because Rob Farr lost his dad, and these things do affect you. Strange as it is, being a family, we are quite tight, and it annoys me when something like that happens to the family. But thank you, Dave and Marion, for sending in, because that will go towards Rob's dad's funeral flowers, and that's what we do in this show. We're not anything or anybody. We're just nice, normal people that just do things for each other, and that's what it's all about. We don't think we're greater than anybody, or we're this or we're that. We're it. We are the fucking it. And it's so hard to hear when somebody loses a close relative, especially within the family. But life goes on, as we know. And Rob Farr is one of the greatest guys in the world. And all you guys that are coming to the weekend will meet this fantastic guy. And his show on a Friday night has been a godsend to me. And I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this record. And then I'm going to do something that I've never done before. But listen to this record first. Heart goes out to Rob.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah, Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. See, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate.
Thank you, Emily.
You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Oh, picket lines and picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on?
Remember, send your donations for the flowers, guys. That's all I ask.
Mother, mother, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, but who are they to judge us? Simply cause our hair is long. Oh, you know we've got to find a way. Bring some understanding here today. Oh, oh, oh. Pick it
Great
loud
saying, Rob.
and pick it sight. Don't punish me. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on?
I love you, Rob.
Oh,
pal.
what's going on?
You take care, pal.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, what's going on?
We'll see Rob on Friday. We'll be happy on Friday. We'll be doing the TeeBee's whole weekend on Friday. And Rob's a great part of this. One of the best guys in the family. I love you. You take care, pal. I love that King Cole. Let's find it.
I've never found someone that gives me all the joy that I'm feeling being here with you. Though I'll never, no. Everything, see, girl, I gladly sacrifice, just to taste your lips, just one more time. Better, no one better.
Yeah, you did, Ali. It was on early, mate.
There's no one better than you.
Better than you, better than you.
Better, no. Do you understand? It's what you mean to me. See, heaven made an angel. Yeah. I left you here, right here with me. Hey, hey. See, men all around the world, I love you for a girl just like if you smile. But there's only one problem. Yeah. There's only one.
In the room, Ruth Gray, Chris.
I've searched all around the world, and there's no one better than you. Smile, what's the use? Better, you'll find there's no one better than you, better than you, better than you. No one better, better. Just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find
Hi, Ruth and
that
Chris.
life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Cheers, lady.
I've had my eyes on you, girl. My only dream is holding you, girl. I just want the feel of it, baby. That's all I want. I just want the feel of your body next to mine.
Hope that I'm not asking much. All I want, girl, is just one touch. Just want the feel of it, baby. That's all I want. Just want the feel of it, baby.
Let me get it on. Just one time, I'll leave you alone. I just want the feel of it, baby. I just want the feel of your body next to mine. Hey, ladies, I know that
Tell her, Mrs. O.
I don't ever want to scream.
We need a brandy.
Girl, but I can't hold on another day.
Cheers, Don, man. See you Friday.
Just want the feel of it, baby. Just want
there. That's me, Georgie.
I can hear it now.
All right, thanks.
Sorry. I was buffering.
Good night, Linda. And Russ. Free Corky. He's locked in his shed. I'm going to play Motown. I'm going to play some great Motown. Come on now, bitch.
Don't be cheeky. Get my hand. What do you want?
Oh, a brandy, Georgie.
What do we have? I'm right.
Let's get the brandy. What, eh? You're not getting it, right? Yeah, you're not getting it. Buffering fluff. Switch your router off and try again. It's alright on my end.
I've been buffering as well. I told you that.
What? It's my fault.
Aye.
Stop buffering. Okay then, we're going to go to bed then if it's going to buffer. What's that?
David, you did last week, turn the recorder.